So I can go now. Okay. Hello, I am Mattmatt, and this is Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Probably the best Max Payne game. So I'm going to be playing on technically the hardest difficulty, which is Dead on Arrival, which all it basically does is limits you to 4 saves per level. It doesn't actually make the game harder, and I don't know who added it as a rule to make you play on it, but they did. So anyway, the timer starts after I skip the first cutscene, so I'll give you a countdown. So 3, 2, 1, go. So the basic movement in this game that I'm going to be doing is diagonal walking and diagonal jumping. Also, I'm using the scroll wheel to skip cutscenes because it allows me to skip them like on the frame that they trigger. So this level's just pretty simple, just movement. That's it, done. So this next level has a pretty cool trick where I'm going to be hitting a cutscene trigger by bonking my head off like a walkway. So
other people's crimes.
What I'm going to do, right up there above me, up there, there's a cutscene trigger. I'm going to try and hit it with the top of my head. So I'm going to land on this railing and just diagonal jump, hit the trigger, and there we go. Now we're up here. We were down there, now we're up here. We have to backtrack because we need to hit a trigger there, which allows this door below me to open. Also, I can't actually progress. Pick up the second pistol there, so now we have dual pistols. So the main trick in this game I'm going to be doing is called a super jump, where if you switch from a one-handed weapon to a two-handed weapon, or a two-handed weapon to a one-handed weapon, you can actually go really high when you jump. So I pick up this shotgun here so I can do a super jump to get over these boxes. Pretty cool. That's basically that level done. Not much to it. But I hope I don't die before I hit the door. So this next level is cool, and I hope that it goes well. There's a lot of shooting that I have to do. So just optimal movement here. Not really much else. So there's going to be a guy here that needs. He's actually friendly. I'm going to kill him because he gives me an AK and some grenades. So in this game, you actually get super slow motion, which Max Payne 1 did not have. And we can actually use this to get through certain doors before they close. So right here, this door would normally close. But I use the slow motion to allow myself to get through it. I'm going to kill these two. Shoot these explosives. This is not looking good. This is a bit monk-ass. Damn it. So the damage you take in this room is completely random. There's nothing I can do about it. Like that guy died that time. I don't know. I'm gonna kill these two. This room's kind of awkward. There's a lot of guys I need to kill. So I'm gonna let this guy push off this box. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. The guy's gonna come to this door at some point today. I need to kill him and then throw a grenade over there. That was a good throw. Now I just have to wait. It's basically on a timer, so I just pick up some stuff. And then the last guy will spawn here. So I'm going to kill these next two guys, or these next three guys in a specific way. So I get the super slowdown bonus for the next level. So I'm going to kill two. I'm going to knock this guy over. And kill him, hit the cutscene trigger. And now, on this level, it's meant to be slowed down in slow motion, but if I activate that super slowdown bonus, it just speeds it up. We don't know why, but it just happens.
Max.
Pretty cool.
Max.
Now we just have to do some waiting. Not really much to do. So we just have to skip some cutscenes. And answer this phone. And then skip some more cutscenes. And do some more waiting. So you can't really speed this up, you just have to wait. And there'll be 2 guys I need to kill here. I pick up this pistol, kill them, and that's it. So coming up next is probably the coolest trick in this game. So we're going to use a pizza box. And we're going to use this pizza box to get really high.
You'd woken me up. She'd come and gone, and now I was being shot at. I had to catch her, find out what was going on.
So here's the pizza box. I'm going to line myself up on it at a specific point. I'm going to shoot it to unlock its collision. I died? What? Okay, so basically I just throw a Molotov at it and jump at the same time. And it just sends you really high. And we can get up here, skip the entire level. That's that level done. Cool. Couldn't move. So I'm going to do another trick with the super slowdown here. So I'm going to throw a grenade at this guy and hopefully it kills him. There we go. And then I'm going to basically skip this level by using the slow motion to allow myself to get through this fire before it kills me. Oh, I don't have a grenade again. Oh my god. It's fine. It's happened on the last marathon I did. I'm just going to have to take this slow and careful and hopefully not die. Which is probably going to happen. Dude. So, I don't know. Sometimes I don't have a grenade here and I don't know why. I'm meant to pick them all up in the second level, but sometimes it just does not give them to me. I should have gone at slow motion before I threw that Molotov. It's fine. There we go. Whatever. That's that level done. So straight away at the start of this level, I'm going to do... Dude, I'm going to do a super jump to get up here.
I was walking into a trap. I felt guilty, like I was about to get caught.
No, this level there's no enemies. We just have to basically move. It's all movement. So basically what I did there was, in this game, when you dive, you usually go into slow motion. But if you have an empty clip, you don't go into slow motion. So I shot my shotgun so I could dive without going into slow motion. I'm going to do the same thing here. Get to this cutscene a little bit faster.
Your past has a way of sneaking up on you. You'll hear broken echoes of it everywhere.
This is all just movement. So I'm going to jump at a certain point here to try and hit this cutscene trigger a bit early. Now the super jumps in this game, I didn't explain it, but depending on where you time the jump, you go higher. So I need to do a peak super jump here to get over this wall. That's like the highest one you can do. It all depends on when you time the actual jump. It's kind of difficult.
I was behind the back. Makes you think about free will. When I'd first met Mona, her twin sister had been killed. It must have felt like madness, schizophrenia in reverse. Your other self suddenly falling silent.
So now I'm just going to the end of the level.
Our loved ones.
That's that level done. So this next level is pretty cool. But first we have to do a little bit of waiting. I still have no grenades. This is terrible. I don't know what's happening.
Anyway, I saw you take a bullet to the head.
I should have at least one here. This one just doesn't like me.
For this to work, I was gonna have to trust her.
So I need to kill 2 guys here. One of them will drop a grenade. I should have 2 when I kill them, but I've only got 1, so I'm gonna have to improvise. So get a grenade from them. And I'm gonna do another super jump to skip a part of this level. So I'm gonna jump across and get on this ledge. There we go. Kind of tricky. And now there's a plane here that makes it so I can't die. So I just fall into that. Throw a grenade here.
Max, I can't help you if I can't see what's going on.
Oh, that was sketch. Okay.
Starting to sound like a broken record here.
It's gonna be a guy here I need to kill. So in this game, if you're in a cutscene state, you can't actually die. So there's a guy on this balcony here that I'm going to knock over, and he's going to trigger a cutscene when I knock him over. Or not. I didn't save. What am I doing? This is going well. I'm probably gonna die. Cool. For some reason in this game, when you load an autosave, you can't actually move straight away, and it's fun. It's difficult to actually get moving without getting shot.
Starting to sound like a broken record here.
I'll try that again. Usually I make a save before I do that, but I just forgot because I was explaining what I was doing.
I'm out of ideas, Max.
I'll check the apartment.
And I might even not be able to do it now because I don't have any health. Okay, he didn't shoot me, so that's fine. So I do that, I can fall down here. That's what I was meant to do.
Max? Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to say. Damn it.
Mona.
What?
Mona.
All my supplies have been really limited this run. I have literally got nothing that I'd usually have.
Nothing can work.
So like these guys I'm meant to kill with a grenade, but now I can't even do that.
I'm out of ideas, Max.
Wait, what?
I'm out
I
of
did it
ideas,
again.
Max.
I didn't make a save.
I found the window.
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas, Max.
I'm making this harder than it looks. It's not actually that hard. I'm just bad.
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas, Max. I'm out of ideas, Max. I'm out of ideas, Max.
Mona. I found a window.
Dude, this is absolutely horrendous. It's the worst I've ever played this game. It's fine.
I don't know. I just
I was meant to make another save here, but I forgot because I'm stupid.
Mona. Mona.
Can I?
Someone had got the
Okay.
Mona.
Hopefully I don't die this time.
Planned. I had to go all the way down to the lobby.
Wow, what a game. I didn't die. Just kill these last 3 enemies and then wait for this guy to open the door. And that's that level done after about 10 minutes. And this level, you will literally do nothing. It's just waiting a lot. So I have to wait here like a minute
You may step back.
and do nothing.
They can't see you through the glass. Just take your time. See if you can recognize any of them, okay?
Yes, if you would like to read donations, you can go ahead.
Number 2, step forward and speak the line you were given.
I can't read.
Just say the line number 1 said.
You think I was listening?
You are nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Stupid. You're nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Thank you. Step back, number 2. Number 3. You are nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Aren't I supposed to identify any of the men in jumpsuits?
That's none of your concern. Just concentrate on the task at hand.
I wanted to talk to Winterson's witness once she was done
Dude,
with it.
so bad.
I needed to talk to Mona. Behind bars, she wasn't going anywhere before I'd get some answers. The cells were downstairs.
Want to get to the lockup? Just press the buzzer by the door. Petersburg will buzz you in.
I need a statement from Mona Sachs. I need a statement from one of your customers. Mona Sachs.
So
I didn't want to have anything
pretty
to
much
do
we
with
go see
work.
Mona and then
I need to make
some dudes ambush the police station. So now we have to just wait. There's gonna be 3 dudes I need to kill. And they're really close to me, which they shouldn't be. That's fine. There's gonna be 2 more left. This one, and then this guy will drop a painkiller, which I want. So I'm gonna spam slow motion here because it allows me to not die. To get to the end double trigger before I get shot. So this next level has a really complicated trick, and I'm going to try my best to explain it as fast as I can before I get to it. It's probably not going to go well, considering how well this run's gone already. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the special reload animation during the slowdown bonus, and I'm going to trigger it, and trigger the special reload animation when I hit a cutscene. What that's going to do is it's going to let me gain control during the cutscene. And I'm gonna not suck. So I need to basically jump and reload at the same time. I hit the cutscene, and then if I just walk in a specific direction and skip the cutscene, I just end the level.
Vlad,
Basically what happens is you just warp
I'd gotten into
to the end
cleaners'
trigger.
hideout
I don't know
in the back
why.
of their van. They'd
So
been
now since I
forced
did
to
that, I'm
prepare
basically
some
invincible. I can't die. So I'm going to do some pretty cool super jumps here, and hopefully they go well.
Were containers filled
I'm
with
going to jump here, I'm
explosives.
going to jump up here, 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 and get right to the top of that auditorium. Pretty cool. And let me just finish the level. It's a fast one. At least that went well. Not like everything else in this run. So I'm still invincible. Basically, since I'm invincible now, that's going to allow me to skip this level as well. So I'm going to just blow this wall up. And I'm going to just jump down here since I can't die. And land on this plank. And just jump through the window. Which is where the end level would put you. And that skips that level. And now we're going to play as Mona. And these levels are probably the hardest in the game. And considering how this run's gone already, it's not going to go very well. So I need to do 2 super jumps to get up here. Oh, that guy just for reasons, so he doesn't annoy me. I want to try and take not too much damage here. So I need to do 2 peak super jumps right here. So 1, 2, kill this guy. Try and kill this guy and not be bad. So there's going to be 3 dudes I need to kill, 3 specific enemies. They're all wearing balaclavas, so there's 1. Please spawn the rest. There's 2. They're random when they come through. There we go. And that unlocks this door for me. I'm gonna super jump up here and hopefully not die. Oh, okay, it's fine. I like how this level's probably one of the hardest in the game. Yeah, I did it decently, and everything else has been terrible. So now, if anyone's played this game before or watched the speedrun, there used to be a trick here where you use a box, but we don't do that anymore because we found a way to triple jump. So you can do a double jump and a triple jump. If I switch to the gun by pressing that's the best weapon after I do a normal super jump, I can actually do a triple jump and get onto that ledge. Then I do a normal double jump to get up here. So I'm going to do that thing again to empty my gun to dive off the ledge.
Mona, I can see a gateway to another yard. I think I can get past the last sniper. I'm making a run.
So we're going to make use of that cutscene thing again here. So I'm going to jump over a trigger here. I'm going to dive off this ledge and shoot this guy at a specific point, and hopefully I can make it down there without dying. There's actually a big death barrier and I apparently keep hitting it. There we go. Now I'm down here. And now I need to hopefully try and not take a lot of damage. With how this run's gone so far, that's probably not going to happen. Okay, that's fine. So I'm basically going to skip down here by jumping onto a lamppost. So I'm going to dive onto that, dive off.
Found a lift. I'm on my way up.
And now that's the end of part 2.
I'll be there. The cleaners are gone. It's all clear.
Now we're on part 3. Best part, not really. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Just a bit excited. So, in these nightmare sequences, I'm gonna do some jumps here, but then from now on I'm gonna side roll instead. Actually a little bit faster, and it allows me to get through some doors a bit quicker.
Think. Wait. Just wait. I got you. I shot them. I'm gonna get you. You're the one who did this. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna make funny. Partnership from opening.
So I'm basically just gonna hit this trigger. And then I'm gonna try and get through this door. It's hard to get through that door while side rolling sometimes.
Stop. Wait.
Stay out of this, Max.
This level is all movement, if you haven't been able to tell already. It's just literal movement. Also, while you have a gun, you can literally just hold down the roll button. But if you do have a gun, you have to time it, or you'll just do a jump if you hold it down.
She's one of them. Stay back. Max,
Winterson's
it's
phone.
your duty as a detective.
So now just wait.
Glad?
Once they both start shooting at me, I can just wait for the end trigger.
I'm doing this for you, Max. A bullet in the head, I can end the pain.
And that's the end of that level, pretty much. So this next level is concerning. And with the last run I did before I practiced, it went terribly. And with how this run's gone, it's probably going to go terribly as well. So I'm going to grab 4 painkillers there from that little locker. So I've lost all my weapons. I have nothing at the moment. It's basically just a fresh start. I've literally got nothing but my bare hands. And we need to go to a specific room and wait for some enemies. And then when they come, one of them will, well, wait, hang on. Oh, you meant to pick up one of those guns. That's what you meant to do. One of those, but I'm not going to do that.
Where is he? He isn't getting out. I'll guard the door. Make sure
I need to go at a specific point.
him down. Sounds like a plan.
Go through this door. Try not to take a lot of damage. Gonna grab this shotgun.
The dead security guard had dropped his gun in the doorway.
Also, he shot me.
If I could get to it,
So I'm gonna grab an AK off one of those guys there. There's gonna be 3 guys at the end of this corridor. I need to kill. These guys are awkward to kill. Because sometimes they just wreck me and I don't know why. I should kill them. Kill these 2. Kill that guy. Now I've got to kill everyone on this staircase. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I need to kill everyone in this room as well. So there's 1. Please don't dive. Okay. Okay, that went well. I've got a lot of painkillers. That's good. At least something went right. That's usually pretty difficult. This level's actually also difficult, so I'm going to do a triple jump here to get up here. And I'm going to do another triple jump to get up here. Or not. So now I'm going to blow that up. This part's kind of tricky. So I need to wait. I'm going to go to a specific point. I'm going to land on this. I'm going to roll off and heal. And hopefully not die. There we go. So now I'm going to do the slow motion thing again to be able to get through this door before it closes. And me shooting there basically triggers this dialogue you can hear right now, which allows you to actually end the level. If I didn't shoot there, I couldn't actually end the level straight away. That's that level. That level's actually pretty difficult as well, so I'm glad that went well. So this one's pretty much just movement. We're also going to do a skip to skip all this level as well. So we're just going to come over here. I'm going to jump over this wall, which pretty much skips this entire level. Now we just have to go to the end. So I'm going to jump up here and fall on this to try and avoid taking a lot of damage from these enemies shooting me. I need to kill the last few enemies on there, and then these 3. There we go. So now, what we all love, escort missions. So there is some things you can do to speed this up, but mostly this is just an auto scroller. There's not much I can really do. We kill those dudes, and then we just have to wait for some dialogue, and then we can go. If we go before all that dialogue, the next enemy won't spawn, and it usually just soft locks, so we have to wait. So I'm going to get to this door. I'm going to hit a trigger, which is going to spawn these enemies. I'm going to kill them. Did he die? Yeah. And I'm going to go back. Because we have to basically wait here. So we just go and kill them, which is basically at the end of the level. Then we come back. Since we just have to wait anyway. Yeah, I've just got to kill a bunch of enemies. I'm also going to do something pretty funny here. So for whatever reason, if you press this button on this door and then throw a grenade there, these enemies just come through the floor and die. Don't know why. Kill this guy. This guy. This guy. And throw 2 grenades over there. Kill this guy. And then kill this last guy. That's that part done.
Let's go, Payne, let's go.
Vinny was about to piss his pants. He'd end up short-circuiting the bomb and blowing us both up.
There's 2 enemies here.
Okay, Payne, this way.
Also, yes, he's wearing like a big mascot costume. Looks like an idiot. I want that open. Hello. So I just have to wait for him to come to this door. Now we have to wait for him by this button. A lot of waiting in this level. When he gets to a certain point, I'm going to press the button. He's going to get in. I'm going to kill these 2. Oh no, that's really bad. I need to kill them quickly because I need to do something that's tied to his dialogue. That should be alright. So once he says heart attack, I need to make sure. Okay, there we go, good. If he says that line of dialogue while I'm downstairs, these enemies will not spawn, and I have to wait like 20 seconds for them to spawn, and it's very annoying because not only does that lose me time there, it also loses me time here. Because if I'm too slow, and Vinny gets into this room before I do, he'll talk about how he's a collector, and it takes like 20 seconds. So we kill this guy. Since this game is an old game, and I'm playing it on a high, I'm playing it on a high FPS, he gets stuck in this doorway, as you can see, but if I save, he just goes through, so I have to save there to get him to go through. You can also push him through with the door, but sometimes it doesn't work. There's 3 enemies here. Wait, what? How did he die? And there's also 3 enemies come out of this van. I would just wait. And some enemies are going to spawn over this wall. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to super jump up here. There's some painkillers. You don't really need them, but I do it anyway. So now Vinny has to get onto this car. And we can use this button to bring the car up. Because apparently you can't fit up those stairs. And now a van's going to come. Also, this van's pretty cool because it comes with a nice door pre-attached to it. We kill these 4. Let me see, we jump up here. Also, the painkillers I have here are pretty unnecessary because you lose them all after this level. That doesn't really matter how much damage I take. So in this game, right now I can't shoot over there, but if I go into first person I can. Or if I go into the scope I can, so I can shoot these guys before they even can see me. And now that's that level done. We just wait for the trigger. So now it's a pretty cool level. So it's another Mona level.
She came to get me through the fire.
So we have to do a few tricks here. So first off, I'm gonna get on this box. I'm gonna try and do a dive at a specific point to get through this fire without taking damage. Really? It's kind of tricky sometimes. There we go. Now I'm gonna empty my gun again, so I have 1 bullet. I'm also going to try and jump to this fire with only taking 1 damage. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to basically do a trick here. It's really hard to explain, so I'll explain it after I've done it. Or fail it miserably, which I haven't failed in ages. So basically what I do there is I time at a specific point to shoot and then dive through the electric. And if I do it quick enough, I can actually get through without dying. And that skips the entire level. It took me ages, when I first learned this game, it took me ages to figure out how to actually do that. But it's pretty simple, you know how to do it. We've got another nightmare sequence here. pretty fun.
Yours, Payne.
Hope you haven't
You're
had
the
your
only
lunch
one who
yet.
could solve this.
Bullet in the head.
The killer's looking for an answer, but he's looking for it in the wrong place. He should be looking for it in his own head.
It's a lot of movement. So I'm going to try and do 2 dives here to get into this door to hit cutscene. So there's an enemy I can kill in a minute. This is the only, I think one of the only nightmare sequences where you can actually kill an enemy that's beneficial during it. So there's an enemy here. You don't actually have to kill him, but if you do kill him, it gives you that slowdown bonus for a few seconds, which allows me to go a bit faster. I'm just side rolling here. It's a little bit faster in this level because in this level there's a lot of doors you have to go through, and when you diagonal jump, it's hard to like go through them properly without getting stuck. So when you side roll like this, it's pretty easy to go through them. You don't suck like me. You just go to the end of the level.
Max, come on. Time to wake up.
So after this level, there's only 2 levels left. So this level's pretty tricky. We're gonna do some cool super jumps, but they're kind of hard. And I used to be good at them, but apparently in my practice I was being really bad. So I hope they go well. So I need to kill these enemies first. Because I could technically do the trick right now. What? Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Yeah, he didn't die. I equipped the grenades, but it just didn't register. So I throw the grenades over there to kill them. I need to get this Uzi off this guy to do these super jumps. So I go, wait, what? So I get up here. I get up here. And then I have to basically get onto an invisible wall and then jump off of it to get up here. It's actually not as hard as I make it look. I'm just bad at the moment. Why did I do that? Okay, I don't know why I did that. I was meant to go the other way. So I need to roll around this corner to get up here. Now we're basically just going to go to the end of the level. So we hit a trigger here, which spawns the last 2 enemies. There's 1, 2, and 3, and that's the end of the level. So now we're on the final level of the game. So right now we have no guns again. We literally just have this Desert Eagle. So I'm gonna bait this guy to come towards me, so I can get his. Cool. I'm gonna get his MP5 and I'm gonna super jump up here. I need to bait him because if I go too far into that room, it causes explosions and I can't get back out. So I'm gonna jump over this box, which gives me some AK ammo. So this is the final boss right there. We just have to wait. Can't kill him yet. So I'm gonna do a trick here. There's a glass door up here. I need to try and get into a specific point to stop it from closing. That's decent. So now there's an invisible wall here, so I can't actually go through this yet. Right. So I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna get that slowdown bonus, which allows me to get through an elevator. I'm gonna kill them. And go through the door at some point, and then I can actually get into this elevator before it closes. Usually you'd have to wait, but we can get into it before it even closes. So right the final boss in a second. So we kill this guy. Kill this guy to get a slowdown bonus again. And we're going to try and jump up these stairs with it to actually get up here. And now this is the final boss. So we're going to do a triple jump. Why did I do that? I thought I failed it. So we're going to triple jump to get up here. Shoot that. Get ready on time, by the way. Shoot these to knock this off. I'm just coming up in a second. And time. That was Max Payne 2. Hope you enjoyed. I'll let you watch this amazing cutscene.
Max,
Because there's some cool ragdoll.
I was supposed to be the hero.
He just kind of hits the floor and then that's it. That's the game. So you get this like storyboard thing that explains like the ending and stuff. This thing, but no one cares about that. And I'll show you the credits just to show I actually did finish the game, even though it was very bad. There's the credits. So that was Max Payne 2. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not sure what's next, but